Hi everyone, in this video we're looking at some more questions on matrix multiplication where we're multiplying two matrices by each other. So in this first question we have two matrices, matrix X and matrix Y, and we want to find XY, which is the product of matrix X and matrix Y. So firstly, let's check and see if we can multiply the two matrices. Matrix X is a 2 by 2, 2 rows, 2 columns, and matrix Y is also a 2 by 2 matrix, 2 rows and 2 columns. Remember, once the two inner numbers are the same, we can go ahead and multiply them. And the outside numbers tells us what kind of matrix our answer will be, which would be a 2 by 2 matrix, which is just like these, right? So let's go ahead and multiply. So XY, let's just rewrite our two matrices. So X times matrix Y. Remember, it's row by column, right? So here we're going to look at the first row by the first column. So 1 times the first number in the column there, 5, plus 4 by the second number. So that's 4 by 1. So that was first row, first column. Now we're going to look at first row, second column. So make sure you leave a space. So we're going to say 1 by the first number here, 1 by 2, plus 4 by the second number, which is 1. Right? And so that was first row, first column, first row, second column. Now let's look at second row, second column. So that'll be 3 by 5, 3 by the first number, plus 7 by the second number, 1. And then second row, second column, 3 by first number, 2, plus 7 by 1. And I was just before, if you realize these numbers, they always are the same. So make sure you notice that pattern, right? So now let's just simplify. 1 by 5 is 5, plus 4 by 1 is 4. 1 by 2 is 2, plus 4 by 1 is 4. And then the bottom now, 3 by 5 is 15, plus 7 by 1 is 7. And then 3 by 2 is 6, plus 7 by 1 is 7. So our final answer, we will get 9, 6, 22, and 13. Right? So that's our first answer. Now let's look at number 2. We have matrix A and matrix B. So let's check and see if we can multiply them. So matrix A is a 2 by 2 matrix, 2 rows, 2 columns. Matrix B is 2 rows and 1 column, right? And this type of multiplication is very popular when we're doing the simultaneous equations in matrices, and you will see that in that video, right? So again, here, our two inner numbers are the same, so we could go ahead and multiply them. And the outside numbers tells us what kind of matrix we're going to get for our answer AB, which would be a 2 by 1 matrix, right? And a 2 by 1 matrix is going to look like how matrix B looks, right? So let's find AB. Let's go ahead and multiply. Matrix A, 5, 1, 6, 0, multiplied by minus 2, 3, which is matrix B. So row by the 1 column, and then second row by that 1 column. So we're going to get 5 by the first number minus 2, plus 1 by 3, and then second row, 6 by minus 2, plus 2 by 3. So simplifying, we're going to get minus 10 plus 3, and then we're going to get minus 12, because 6 by minus 2 is minus 12, plus zeros. 0 by 3 is 0. So final answer, we will get minus 7 at the top and then minus 12 at the bottom. You could use your calculators for these things, right? So don't worry about that. But you should get the hang of working with negative numbers as well. And I'm not sure if I would have mentioned before, but for all these questions, pause and try the questions before, and then press play, and then you will see the answers, right? All right, so matrix M by matrix N. We're going to find Mn. Matrix M is a 2 by 2 matrix, and matrix N is also a 2 by 2. These are the most common ones, 2 by 2 by 2 by 2 as well. And your answer, again, the inside numbers are the same, so our final answer is going to be a 2 by 2 matrix as well. So let's go Mn. So let's write our matrix M, multiply by our matrix N, and let's go ahead. So first row, first column. So 5 by the first number 2, plus 8 by the second number 1. Then first row, second column, 5 by the first number 1, plus 8 by 2. And then 3 by 2, this is the second row, first column, right? So 3 by the 2, again, you see the number repeated, the second number, plus 2 by, it should be 1, right? So you see it is 1, right? And now second row, second column, 3 by 1 plus 2 by 2. And let's just simplify here. So we're going to get 5 by 2, which is 10, plus 8 by 1, which is 8. And then across here we get 5 plus 16. And then down below we get 6 plus 2. And then 3 plus 4. And it's just going to simplify. So we get 18, 21, 8, and 7. Right? Again, all this takes practice. So just keep on practicing. You will get it. Trust me, you will. Now we have number 4 here. Matrix P by matrix J. We want to find PJ. P is a 2 by 2 matrix. J is a 2 by 1. 2 rows, 1 column. Again, same thing like I believe number 2. Right? And the result will be a 2 by 1 matrix. Right? So let's go. PJ. Minus 3, 1, minus 2, 0, times 5, 4. So we will get first row by the column, minus 3 by that 5, first number, plus 1 by the second number, 4, 1 by 4. Second row by the column, minus 2 by 5, plus 0 by 4. Right? And just simplify, we get minus 15 plus 4, and then minus 10 plus 0. So our answer should be minus 11 on top and minus 10 at the bottom. Right? Fairly simple. And now we just have one more question to look at. This question here is actually a multiple choice. Let's not multiple choice, a CXC past paper question. So let's see how best we can maneuver around it. It's actually a combination of addition, scalar multiples, and the matrix multiplication. It's not difficult at all. So let's look at it. We have matrix L and we have matrix M. Part 1 says evaluate L plus 2M. So we want to find L plus 2M. Before we find L plus 2M, we need to work out what 2M is first. Now 2M is 2 times that matrix M, which is minus 1, 3, 0, 2. Remember, this is scalar multiplication. So this becomes 2 by everything inside here. So 2 times minus 1 is minus 2. 2 by 3 is 6. 2 by 2, 4. So this here is 2M. Now, and let me change the color of the pen so you all could just see the difference. Now we are going to find L plus 2M. Matrix L is what? 3, 2, 1, 4. Plus 2M is what you just found. Minus 2, 6, 0, 4. Because we have the same order. Matrix L is a 2 by 2. And matrix 2M is also a 2 by 2. Right? And for addition, we just add any corresponding entries. Meaning the first number in the first matrix plus the first number in the second matrix. So 3 plus minus. And then afterwards, put your space. 2 plus the 6 there. And then coming down now. So 1 plus the first number in the bottom there for the second matrix, 1 plus 0, and then 4 plus 4. And then we will get our answer. So remember, plus minus 2 is 1. Then we get 8 down there, 1, and then 8 again. Right? And now, so that was part 1. And now for part 2, we want to find LM. So let's just write out LM. L, 1, 3, is the minus 1, 3, 0, and 2. Again, same thing, row by column, 2 by 2 matrices. So first row by first column, so 3 by the minus 1, plus 2 by 0. Put your space. Now first row by the second column, 3 by 3, so 3 by the first number, plus 2 by the second number, 2 by 2. And then second row, first column, 1 by minus, again you see all the minus 1s repeated, plus 4 by 0, 4 is repeated, right? Which is a pattern that you all should notice. And then second row by the second column, so it will be 1 by 3 plus 4. And just simplify from there. So 3 by minus 1 is minus 3, plus 2 by 0 is 0. Let me just create a barrier there. Good. And then 3 by 3, 9 plus 4. Down here will be minus 1 is minus 1. Plus 4 by 0 is 0. And then 1 by 3 is 3. Plus 4 by 2, 8. And then just simplify. So we're going to get minus 3, 30, minus 1, and 11. Right? So it's not too bad. Again, all the videos are there. Look back whenever you need to. And you will get it. So don't worry.